Happy New Year!
Yay!
Yay! Balloons, everything. I'm not good enough at editing yet to fucking have balloons, but imagine that there was balloons.
There's one balloon.
Oh, there's. I don't
You
think
can't
we can
see
see
it.
it. Whatever.
Fuck it.
This is our late New Year's show because we were supposed to do a New Year's show the same day that we did our Christmas show,
Yeah, we in fact told you guys we were going to do that.
but we lied.
Instead, we edited together the Christmas episode and played PlayStation.
Yeah. Which I think you guys would want for us, right?
Definitely.
You want us to play PlayStation.
Definitely. It's the end of a decade,
Yeah.
you know?
It's all
So
done.
We're going to look back at our previous episodes because
Yeah.
we've earned it.
Yeah, dude. It took me so long to go through every single one of our other episodes to see exactly what we're going to be talking about today. Which, what we've decided to do is to go through the 10 best and worst films of the last decade. How does that make you feel, Brad?
Makes you feel unprepared because I didn't make a list of the 10 worst films of the decade. Did you?
Oh, no. I also didn't make a worst list. So should we just do the best?
Yes!
All right, we're going to do the best.
But not to be shy of content, we also have a very special thing for the second half of the episode.
Yes.
That's mostly submitted by you guys.
Yeah. We asked you guys what your favorite horror team would be had you been in a horror movie. And we're going to get to them today, finally.
We weren't that specific. I just posted a picture of like 5 people I'd like to see in a car together in a horror movie. And I told people to do their own. And we got some wild ass shit. So we're going to talk about the likelihood of these people getting along or functioning as a unit. We're basically just going to criticize your shit.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Me too.
Too bad we're doing this other thing first.
That's okay.
But
It gives us a reason to live.
Yeah. I totally built my list off of just like what movie I would want to see the most.
When I made the list, it was, yes, it's a movie I want to see the most, but like, I like considered the disposition of the characters, like what they do, like really, and I avoided things like Ripley because then they have to like worry about time travel and shit. So like, I was super overthinking when I made it and made sure that they would like get along and stuff like that. What we got was just characters people dig and want to see together, so we're gonna do our best to fucking come up with scenarios how that would work.
Yeah. We should try and name each movie too.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah, because we don't get our cool sequel thing.
Oh yeah, we don't get.
Dude, let's still do it with every single fucking movie we talk about.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Guys,
We got you. We got you.
You thought this was gonna be a Slim Pickens episode? We're loaded with content.
Also, like, fuck you for even thinking that. How could you?
God, we've been through all this shit together.
Terrible.
We started the show in 2019.
I remember. Oh God, we were so young.
I know.
Oh, it's weird to think. No. All right, but then let's get into it. Let's talk about our favorite movies of the past decade.
What was the... See, this was interesting because, you know, when I was on Micah Madness and stuff, I did, like, my favorite movies from each year, like 50 years, or favorite movie of each year, and I believe I did my favorites of 2018, but I never did 10 favorites within 10 years, which is completely different.
Yeah, 1000%.
Because there are years that can be completely neglected.
No. Yeah, no, mine is all across all 10 years.
Well, motherfucker, let's hear your 10th fucking favorite movie. What I did was I just looked over a list of all the horror movies that came out, and I picked the 10 that, like, I've shown people a lot and shit. You know what I mean? Or they impacted me. I had to own them immediately. One of them, I had to break my rule of not owning DVDs because the Blu-ray was far too expensive. So I bought the DVD, cut the slip, and put it in a fucking Blu-ray case.
Just to make it.
Yeah,
look.
just so my OCD will be appeased on the shelf.
Fake it till you make it.
I made it, dude.
You made it. Yeah, yeah, awesome. My list isn't going to be in any kind of particular order. I don't think yours is either.
I gave it like damn near 30 seconds of thought as I just organized the 10 I had.
Okay. I didn't have the 30 seconds.
Well, nobody should hold us accountable.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to hear, I wish you make a madness list and you actually like this better than that. Like,
it's not like that.
The fact that I could fucking get up and make this show and like have enough charisma to make this man drive to my house, like that's all.
It is a drive. It is a drive for me to be on this. But it's a worthy drive. We laugh a lot, so that's good.
It is. I had to clear tears out of my eyes before we started filming. That's not a joke.
Kinetic and natural gas, man.
So Michael's doing a little bit of Facebook dating, and we decided to become a unit and answer some of these ladies.
It's been a roller coaster.
Yeah, so pick him on Facebook dating, and you might be featured on the show.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll fuck with you, or like maybe I'll like.
Maybe he'll fuck you.
Maybe I'll fuck you, or like date you, or you know, maybe we hold hands, and like, I don't know, you meet my mom for like a little bit, and like we talk about our crazy stories as like kids, and like, you know, we just like grow old together.
Like I'm about to make it.
I just wanna see you grow.
I get it. All right.
All right. So like in no particular order, the first movie that I have on my list is Sinister. I fucking loved the movie Sinister, and God, I can't. It left such a mark on me for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of the few movies that I actually felt fear while watching, which, as you know, is fucking so rare.
Oh yeah, we don't do it for the fear anymore these days. But okay. Well, since my side of this is going to be really quick, do you want to remember? You want to know the only thing I remember from the movie besides, you know, of course, the creature itself?
What?
The fucking Ethan Hawke had the most feminine fucking sweater I've ever
Oh my god, the sweater!
Oh my
Dude,
god, that's
for
all I
real.
could concentrate on. Like, it was just, it had this poof thing, and it was like, oh, it was so feminine. Like, it was
It's
like,
weird. He's like supposed to be a writer in it.
yeah,
So I
like
guess
his
it's like,
grandma sewed it for his sister, but she died in the womb, so he got it.
yeah, no, that sweater is a standout. Yeah. As soon as like you said effeminate, I was like, oh, he's gonna talk about the fucking sweater.
So that's really my only input into the movie, but like you can continue to talk about it.
No, I liked it a lot. What's funny is like you said, like, you remember the monster. I found the monster to be one of the least compelling parts of the movie for me. Yeah. I don't know. There was something about like those videotapes and like him watching those deaths that happened in the house already. It fucking stood with me.
That was kind of cool.
And they were like fucked up deaths too. Like a bunch of them were like tied to like fucking something, and they all got like drove into.
I really did enjoy
the pool.
that. I guess I'd have to say if there's a reason the movie didn't stick with me is maybe I just didn't like how it all came together.
No.
Because, you know, all I remember is the sweater. Now I can remember the people hanging in the back.
Yeah, like that. It was very effective.
Yeah.
And like no one survives in that movie. Everybody dies.
Do they?
Yeah, there's no like final girl or final guy. Ethan Hawke doesn't. The kid fucking kills everybody, and then the kid actually goes on.
I need to rewatch it.
You should. It's fucking good. I hold it to a high standard. That's why the sequel was like, why are you fucking shitting directly into my eyes right now? Dude, it was so bad.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It was, yeah, I was so like, all fucking hyped up for it. And then when I actually watched it, it was like Hostel 3 all over again.
Okay. Well, this one made the list because I showed it to people and we talked about it for a long time and it was fucking fun and it left an impact, and that's John dies at the end.
Oh, I missed that one. But like everybody was talking about it for so long.
It's very cerebral. You don't know what the fuck he's really experiencing. There's this drug in it. The movie starts off with like them going into a basement to, you know, bust some ghosts, so to speak, or, you know, take care of the problem or whatever, and they fucking end up opening a freezer and this meat golem like comes to life. And it's got like fucking turkey for a head, like sausage fingers and shit. And it's all like, it was gnarly, and then one of them runs up the stairs to get out, and when he reaches for the basement doorknob, it turns into just a big dick and balls, just a big hanging dick, and he just goes, "That door is impossible to open." So they go back to fight the meat golem because he doesn't want to touch the dick. Like, and then from there, it's just fucking fun. It's great.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna write that down right now. I'm gonna fucking put that down on my list. That's fucking great.
That's where I was hooked. And so, like, yeah, the movie came up a lot when me and one of my friends would like just talk about Weird Theory, because that movie gets really into like
peculiar.
Oh fuck yeah.
Next on my list would be the remake of Maniac.
Well, that's on my list at number 5, so let's just cover it now.
Nice, dude. Fucking how good was fucking Maniac?
Oh, fucking amazing, dude. That movie really affected me the first time I saw it. Like, being in the first person.
Mm-hmm.
I was super like, I was that guy. But what I didn't realize about that movie is that like certain scenes they do pull away from the first person. I never really thought about it, but like when he scalps that girl.
Oh, sure.
It's not actually from his perspective. You see him do it. And like, so the director's trying to like take you away from that and not plunge you that deep into it.
Weird.
Wouldn't it have been interesting if they would have just committed to it?
I love when like cinematic directors are able to do that and like make those calls, because it's true. It may have been a bit too dark to go all the way in, but I probably could have watched it, honestly.
Yeah.
I had known Maniac for years, and like I like Maniac. I thought it was a good movie as far as like slashers go and shit. But like to see that they took that concept and then put it to this, dude, I was fucking so impressed.
It's phenomenal. Elijah fucking Wood
So
kicks
good.
ass.
I love Elijah Wood and just horror in general. Just I fucking love seeing him and shit.
And his character was a killer, and you knew it the whole time, but he wasn't despicable. You kind of sympathize with him.
Yeah, no, I like him. I like him as a character, even though, like you said, he's doing terrible things.
I'd say, like, up until the end when he's actually trying to kill the girl and he's in with, I would say that he's pretty easy to like him. Even though he does some atrocious shit. I don't know. Take it for what it's worth. We're both pretty fucked up.
I mean, the very first thing that you see in this movie is him, like, stalking and scalping somebody. Which is, like, that's...
Well, yeah, that's the barometer for you, like, right away.
But it says a lot about how the movie is so well done. We can still like the character, even though our first thing about him is knowing that he's, like, this fucked up guy.
Right.
Yeah. So Maniac was fucking dope.
Fucking beautiful. Yep, fifth on my list. I had to have it when I saw it. I fucking loved it. And number 9 is the movie I was talking about with the DVD where I had to switch it over. And it's a super low budget movie called Manborg. Shit is fucking so hilarious and beautiful.
Tell me everything about Manborg.
So he's just this fucking dude that got like killed and come back, and there's these demons that are like Nazi demons, and he's like this just cyborg who gets thrown in jail and teams up with these other assholes. And the humor is just fucking great. Like the guy that's keeping them captive, like you can tell he likes the girl in the group, and so he like gets a little like, you know, caught up in his words when he's talking to her. But it's so like it has no place in the fucking story like whatsoever. But it's just there to be funny. Like, and I wish I could say more. It's like Kung Fury levels of fucking ridiculous, and it's a beautiful thing, and I had to own it. And you know, apparently the Blu-ray was like $100 or more or some bullshit. I just bought the DVD and I carved it up. It's cheeseball as fuck. We reviewed it on the Mic of Madness.
Well, the fact that in 10 years you choosing 10 movies, that's one of them. It's got to be pretty fucking amazing.
Because I had to own it, and fucking, and it didn't matter. It's on the list because it made me break a rule, and I don't want any fucking DVDs in my collection.
And you were just like, nah, there's no way.
Yep.
Hell or high water.
Yep.
Nice.
Immediately ordered from Amazon Prime.
Nice. Next up on my list, which I know is not going to be on a lot of people's list, but I love this movie. It's Lords of Salem. I fucking loved Lords of Salem.
Wow, like most people, like either like it or don't like it, like pretty strongly, one way or the other. Nobody says it's okay, but not too many people fucking love that movie.
I love it. I thought it was fucking super eerie and really great. Like, I'm actually, I'm doing a podcast very soon where I'm covering all of zombie stuff. I think that this is Rob Zombie's most artistically ambitious film that he's ever done. I think it's his best film.
Why do you think people are so mad at Rob Zombie? Why is every horror group, when he comes up, half the people fucking are cool and the other half are just there to just, oh, by the way, he's a giant piece of shit?
I don't know. I mean, I think doing Halloween rubbed so many people the wrong way. Because, like, alright, there was some naysayers about, like, House of a Thousand Corpses, and then Devil's Rejects is kind of a universally liked film.
People dig it.
Yeah. But I think you didn't hear much about Zombie being a bad director up until he touched Halloween.
Yeah, I think it was butthurt, and, like...
It's such a precious franchise for so many people.
Is it a fucking bad movie though? Like maybe
Absolutely not.
Halloween 78 and fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre 74.
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead.
Huh. Well, yeah, no, I think so many people fucking love the Halloween franchise that, like, just the idea of Zombie getting anywhere near it, it's like, oh, he's too low class
I know.
to have it.
Yeah, because he has hillbillies in his movies and shit.
Yeah. People just didn't like it, but I fucking loved it. I love the Halloween movies.
I just love Rob Zombie. I loved him as a music artist, and I love him now.
Yeah, the guy really can't do much wrong. But Lords of Salem specifically, just to bring it back, I do think that we've never seen him create an atmosphere like that before. The movie was filmed beautifully, whereas like even 3 from Hell kind of looks a little gritty and weird. Fucking 31 is like a carbon copy of the same universe that he's already built in his other films. Lords of Salem felt like its own thing, and every time I watch it, I find something new that I really enjoy about it.
That's fucking cool.
No.
I own it. I own a cool steelbook of it, but I only watched it once, and I thought it was okay. But I need to revisit it.
Yeah, it's cool. I dig the whole witch thing. The song that plays in it, like that record, it fucks me up. I don't like listen. I don't like hearing it because it makes me feel bad on the inside part. I don't know.
8. It was really hard to make this list. There's a lot of movies that came out, and I avoided ones that didn't make me feel something immediately. So I don't know if this movie really belongs right here, but it belongs here if we're talking about movies that fucking exceeded expectations or like made you feel about something. And that's Puppet Master Littlest Reich.
That's on my list too. High five.
I fucking love Puppet Master, even though they're not that good. I mean, Christ, one of them has the co-lead from The Room in it. You know what I mean?
No fucking way.
But fucking,
Mark.
Yeah, Mark plays fucking too long.
In what, like the Access series?
It's pre-Access. It was pre The Room. It's the first origin story. I just watched it. I'm going through them right now slowly because
nice.
Some of them take the spirit out of me. Like the two that are like it's like 3 and 4, or no, it's 4 and 5. Where like they're fighting demons and little demons. Those ones are so lazy.
Yeah. For me it goes Puppet Master 1, Puppet Master 2, and then I jump all the way to like Curse of Puppet Master.
Yeah.
But Littlest Reich was fucking surprising, man. I wasn't expecting that.
It made it a genuine fucking like contender for a horror franchise. Like it's fucking sick. Like it's a really good Puppet Master movie. It made some changes. Like there's a whole lot of blades. There's a whole lot of pinheads. Like they're not just the core guys. And it made them evil, which makes more sense because you look at Torture. You look at him and you're like, that's a Nazi puppet, right? He's got a fucking metal helmet and a brown soldier's outfit. Like, so it makes more sense that they were evil.
No. There was I loved how bloody it was.
They had like 3 kills that were insanely great.
No. And then I like the guy from fucking Reno 911 was in that.
Yeah.
I like him in everything.
And he played a serious part.
Yeah, super straight, fucking awesome.
One of the kills I liked is the guy taking a piss and like whatever weird drone puppet like cuts off his head and he pisses on his own head. Yeah. Falls in the toilet and he pisses on his own head.
It's a standout. Yeah. Charlene Yee is in that, and she has maybe...
She's the Asian girl that jumps out the window.
Maybe the dumbest death I've ever seen.
But it wins because it made... I was like, wow. I couldn't fucking believe what just happened on the television.
I am bummed that Fangoria is not moving through with a sequel to it. I was so fucking pumped.
Are you fucking kidding?
They're not making one. So, alright, so what's going on now is Full Moon has the property and they're making another Puppet
I know they're
Master.
making a Blade movie, but I thought both were gonna we're allowed to operate independently.
It's not happening.
That sucks dick because that one leaves it open for
more. Dude, I want it. Fangoria did such a fucking awesome job with Littlest Reich that I'm disheartened that we won't.
Yeah, I'm glad we can start talking about movies we adored and I'd be in a good mood and then you tell me this shit. You heard it here first, folks.
Sorry, man. I'm a buzzkill. So next up for me, which again is another movie that I know won't be on everybody's top 10 of the decade, but it got me where I live. I fucking loved Human Centipede Part 2. I know.
Wow.
I know.
I haven't watched any of them because if I want to see ass to mouth, there are ways I can choose who puts what on who.
I'm so selective with the Human Centipede films. Like the first one, I found very boring. I didn't like it at all. Part 3 was beating a dead horse, and it was fucking garbage. Like everything about it, like quality went down, acting was terrible.
I have a question for you.
Go for it.
Could you have a massive movie collection and only have Human Centipede 2 on the
Absolutely
shelf?
not. That's what am I fucking insane? Absolutely not. That's disgusting. I'm an American.
Oh fuck!
That means I have to spend money on shit I will never watch.
I thought you were gonna say you could. I was gonna be amazed because I can't do that
Fuck
shit.
no.
I can't do that shit.
No, complete us, man.
Bro, I buy shit I don't even like. Like I don't like Paranormal Activity, but they had 6 of them for $20 in one set. And I was like,
See, that's why I don't. I like the first one, but that's why I won't buy the first one because then I'm fucking stuck with all of them.
$20.
No, I'm not gonna do that shit. But Human Centipede 2, if you were ever gonna watch any of them, you don't even have to watch the
one where
first
the
one.
first movie exists in the universe, right?
Yeah, and like it's very. It means a lot to one person in particular who then decides to like copycat killer what he learns from the movie. And it's all done in black and white. There's barely any dialogue in the film itself.
Are the results different between part 1 and 2? Like what he sees in the movie and how it works, is it different than what he
does?
With?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, because like the mechanics of it in part 1 don't make sense. Like he's a scientist in the first one, and like it's so contained. It's just in a house, and these people trying to escape.
Okay.
But in part 2, it's a much bigger world. So it's this guy who loves this film, who lives with his mother, who's like thinks he's fucking disgusting for loving this fucked up film.
Yeah.
And like it's like all in black and white. There's only like 2 colors the whole time, and one color is red for blood, and then the second color is brown because he shits himself a lot.
Oh.
It's so grotesque and disgusting. I couldn't not have it on my list when I saw it.
Oh, I'm not a big fecal fan, like real or simulated. So
It would be weird if you were like, bruh, yes!
that's true. If I
Love
was
that.
like, you had me at shitting, you had me at colored shitting. Like, okay. Well, I haven't seen any of them, so that's not going to change because the interest isn't there.
I mean, I would sit down and watch part 2 with you at some point.
Oh, maybe we'll review it. Maybe we'll come back and really talk about it. Like on this fucking camera. All right, my 7 is fucking It. And I'm not picking a chapter. It's just the story It.
Sure.
And the main reason is because before this movie came out, if you were to show me like a T-shirt that had all these guys and then Pennywise, I'd be like, fuck you. You gotta put Chucky first and Pinhead first. Like, you're stupid. But now, it's not unreasonable if he showed up as the 5th character on a shirt. Like,
He's showing up everywhere these days.
yeah, sometimes he shows up as like, he beats out Leatherface and you want to be there. So, It was fucking fantastic, and it brought it from just being a TV movie, which was an exceptional performance from Tim Curry, but it elevated the material so much.
Oh, 100%. I would love for I know they talk about like doing a chapter 3 and stuff, but like if they can actually take that dive, fucking fantastic.
Once they're there, then it's like we're free. It's
We're
not
free.
a self-contained story. We can have whatever It shit that we want.
I will say though that I hate that we can only go backwards. And like that shouldn't be it for a horror villain. Every horror villain gets to die and then come back.
The same problem with Jeepers Creepers. Every 23 years for 23 days. Oh, thanks for boxing yourself in. That's the problem, with Pennywise. And I don't know enough of the lore from the books to like say like, if you could do something else to circumnavigate that, like another entity or like.
You would need a brand new everything.
Yeah.
Because like in the books, like what's missing from
But
the movies are
you could do. You could do like who the kids that he was maybe tormenting.
like beforehand.
That, but you could do like when they come back as adults, they come back to fight Pennywise, but Pennywise could be like snacking about on all kinds of kids, and maybe there's a group like that.
I guess the problem with it is the fact that like these kids are supposed to be the kids that like beat Pennywise.
Yeah.
And like he's been doing it forever. So every movie that we would watch, we would know is like he would never be defeated up until, you know.
Yeah.
It's
Or you fucking have him come back.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. He has to come back. You can't go
Because
backwards.
they've been, you know, like I don't know about the book per se. I've read parts of it, but you know they had a ritual planned and it was bullshit, and they like ended up beating him by berating him and stuff. But maybe that's not the way to fucking really get rid of him. Like who the fuck knows?
He could have just been fucking with them, turned himself into a baby and shit, and like let him go, come loose.
You just have them just be old fucks in the next movie and tormenting somebody else.
Just to talk about like the movie itself, though, and like I loved the It remake as well. Like I love the kid from fucking Stranger Things, like Finn Wolfhard.
Oh yeah, I'm totally on board America's love with Finn Wolfhard.
Yeah, same. Yeah, but I thought but beyond him, like I thought all the kids were fucking.
Every single one of those kids were great, and every single one of those adults emulated those fucking kids. Like
people really spoke shit about part 2. I don't get it. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
I've done the shit out of part 2.
I have yet to sit down and watch both at the same time, though.
I haven't either.
Yeah, I haven't done the like full.
Well, I haven't bought part 2 yet.
Same.
I've reached a point where I still want to own everything, but like I don't want to pay $30 for it. Like fuck you.
Mm-hmm. No, I wait till shit's like fucking 10.
You know how many movies are on my
$10?
shelf that I bought at full price that are like in the $5 bin now, and I haven't watched them since I purchased them?
Like I fucking hate myself.
Dumb.
Well, I got it.
If I could refund myself, I could buy all kinds of shit.
No.
But yeah, it. Fuck yeah.
Alright. Coming in for my number 6 is gonna be another remake. I mean, I fucking can't get enough of them. But fucking the Evil Dead remake, man. Fucking perfect. A perfect remake in my eyes.
People fucking adored that movie.
Yeah, it's fucking surprising. I don't think anyone thought that it was going to be anywhere near the caliber that it was. It was way darker. It was way bloodier. Way more.
Oh yeah, that was not a fucking horror comedy by any stretch of the imagination.
Not even a bit. Yeah, they played it straight as an arrow.
Also, they didn't really let you know who was going to be the hero.
Yeah.
You know, there's a couple of red herrings. Like the one nerdy guy has a blue dress shirt.
Right.
You know, and,
I knew that he was gonna die though. Like that was one of the ones I was like, he's not gonna fucking make it. Just because he's the one that discovered.
She was such a junkie and also became a deadite, and
for real.
up until now, most people that become deadites are done.
Yep, 1000%.
And we usually, when the deadite takes damage, it usually transfers to the person.
Mm-hmm.
But she came back without a tongue, fucked up. So I don't know.
No. But it's another movie that like let me down for sequel potential. Because that's that movie. It has that fucking great cameo by Bruce Campbell at the end there, where he does like the groovy thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, oh shit! Now they're gonna introduce Ash into this more serious universe. And I thought Mia was fucking awesome. I wanted to see what Ash was gonna teach her.
Well, those of you that are in the horror group or follow some of the stuff we post, when we asked about the teams we're going to be talking about later, Mia and Ash both made it to my group.
Really?
Yes.
Good job. Good job.
And I'll talk about that in a bit.
We'll get in there. But I like that a lot.
Okay, well, yeah. Well, they're still bouncing that around as a sequel.
Maybe. There's so many different directions.
No, I know. They're talking about... Raimi's talking about still trying to get Bruce back, and he's saying he'd let Fade Alvarez do it if he wrote and directed it.
Awesome.
But he's working on Texas Chainsaw right now, which I hope is going to be fucking sick.
It will be. Honestly, like, I know there's such bias that surrounds
Dude, I like almost every Texas Chainsaw movie.
Same.
Like, even the one I don't like that much, I still enjoy quite a bit.
Yeah. People fucking shit all over Leatherface. I like it. I like Leatherface.
It was a good movie, but it was weird. I would have felt more comfortable if they didn't
call it Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That one or two just made Bud fucking Leatherface. Like,
dude, that's the biggest mix.
It is. Yeah. I mean, I know they like subverted our expectations, but I can't. Everything I know about Leatherface, he could never have been Jackson. Never, no matter what brain damage. It's bullshit.
Yeah, even me who like I enjoy the movie and I champion it a bit. Yeah, that was fucked. I can't believe that they did that either.
Would have been cool if Leatherface was actually like a side character, you know. The movie's about Jackson, but that's still Leatherface
Right there, the whole time. Because then you want to rewatch the movie and pay closer attention to that character and shit. Yeah.
I would have enjoyed that. Once again, a movie that I continue to show people, like emphatically, show this movie to like 6 or 7 people. It's The Final Girls.
Whoa, dude, I fucking love that movie. It's not on my list, but I saw it and I was like, let me leave it off just because not enough people have seen it. Whatever.
Fuck them. Fuck you.
I'm so glad that you put it on there. I
fucking adore that movie. It is a horror comedy which succeeds at being fucking very comical, and then it succeeds at something I would not expect, and that's emotion, man. Like by the end of that movie, like you fucking are feeling emotion for that girl and her mother. I don't even want to get into too much spoilers about that because you know what, you haven't seen it and you need to. And unless I showed it to you, in which case don't at me.
You know how I fucking picked up this movie? It's because I'd never heard of it or anything like that. I was kind of like going through the bargain bins looking for DVDs, and like I came across the Blu-ray of it, and I was like, oh shit, that's fucking Adam Devine. This looks like...
I saw his dick on Netflix.
Yeah, I was like, this looks like a fucking horror movie. And I'm like flipping it over and shit. I'm like, oh shit, that's fucking Maybe from Arrested Development. Like, what is this film? And I picked it up and I fucking loved it. I loved it.
It's phenomenal. It's funny. It's got heart. It's a good fucking time.
If this isn't enough to fucking pull you into wanting to watch that film, it's about a group of teenagers who go to watch a horror movie and somehow are transferred into that horror movie. So they like know what's gonna happen, but it doesn't matter. It still plays out like a horror movie for them, and it's fucking genius.
And it's not afraid to fuck around, like when flashbacks happen and stuff. Like it's very weird for them, and they can wait there for 90 minutes and the movie will start over again. Like it's cool.
When it's scary, it's scary. When it's funny, it's funny. When it's emotional, it's emotional. It's fucking... They nailed it. They nailed it.
It's also got Malin Ackerman from... she was in Watchmen. She played the Silk Spectre in Watchmen. She was the mom in this.
Oh yeah, she's in a ton of shit. Yeah.
It has...
She shows her tits in Harold and Kumar.
It's nice of her.
Very nice. That reaction. It's nice of her.
I appreciate it.
America's sweetheart right there.
I appreciate it. Shows her tits in Watchmen as well. And it's got the good nun from the movie The Nun. It's the daughter. It's got that bitchy girl from Vampire Diaries.
Fucking the main guy from Silicon Valley is in it as well.
Excellent. Love that guy.
He's so good in it. Yeah. Yeah, I watched this movie for the first time with my ex-girlfriend, and we were tripping on acid, which is an amazing experience because this movie is so visually awesome. Like the colors, the fucking it's so vibrant and fucked up that like it's unforgettable, honestly. But I will say, if you are gonna do acid and watch this movie, there's a slow motion scene towards the end that takes forever. If you watch it sober, you don't notice it. You don't notice it at all. But if you're tripping, you're stuck in that situation. It's fucking garbage.
That was an intense scene because the characters are in it.
Yeah.
They're going in slow motion. They're aware that they're in slow motion.
So I was right there with them. It was a lot.
Very fucking cool. Yeah, see that shit. Turn this off. This shit.
Go watch Final Girls. Dude, fucking high five again. Because fucking Final Girls was so good. I want to review it on Video Creep.
And by the way, the movie they go into is basically Friday the 13th.
Yeah, Camp Blood.
Yep. So if you like that shit, you like this. It's a love letter to you.
Wow. We always talk sequels and stuff, but like...
Oh yeah, we were supposed to be doing this
thing get a sequel, man. Because it's set up perfectly for a sequel.
Remember at the beginning of the episode when we high-fived about like talking about sequels of every one of the movies we were about to mention?
Whoops. We love sequels on this channel.
What would you do for Final Girls?
I would do the movie that they set up at the end of fucking
Right,
Final
it's
Girls.
just so fucking...
It wrote itself. And the fact that, like...
So no returning cast members that didn't survive. Like, their mom's not in it. And
yeah, she wouldn't come back. But, like, the main characters that died
Right.
would come back for that.
Well, they were all alive at the end of the hospital.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So I would love that.
All right. Yeah, sorry we didn't say sequels, but guess what? Most of this shit probably has a sequel coming.
So my next movie, which surprisingly I don't have a lot to say about it, but I just fucking really enjoyed this film, was the French movie Raw.
Oh.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Raw, and like I thought it was a new way to fucking go after terror. Did you see it?
No.
It's really good. It's about a girl who learns that she's a cannibal.
Because there's an older movie called Raw about, like, I don't know, like 18th century fucking French Canadian fucking loggers or something that eat each other. And then when this one came out, I didn't know people were talking about a new movie. And then I don't know, I just never got around to it. I'm aware of what it is now, but I don't know, she's a cannibal.
Yeah, but the movie plays out like she's just kind of a shy, quiet girl who goes to college and she's kind of exploring who she is and like going into new situations. And she starts getting like a rash and she doesn't know why she's developing this rash on her. And something happens in the movie that leads her to end up trying actual flesh. And an addiction is developed.
And her rash goes away?
Yeah, and the rash starts to go away. Or the rash starts. I'm not sure. But like it's been a while since I watched it. But it was really, really fucking good. And I wanted to put it online.
Okay, fair enough. You have to go again because we already took my Maniac.
Alright, so for this one I actually do have a lot to talk about just because I thought it was fucking awesome. And I'm putting part 1 and part 2 together because I feel the same about both of them. But Creep, I fucking loved the Creep films.
Okay.
Both Creep 1 and 2. I'm so excited for 3 this year.
I am very hyper aware of them. I know who's in them, and I know that they were low budget, like achieved. And I know a lot of things, but I have not fucking seen either of them.
Why? What's wrong with you? What's going on?
I have a story, but not one I'm willing to tell here.
Oh, cigarette?
Because I have to call somebody out.
Wow, I'm ready. I'm ready. But yeah, no, fucking, I love the Creep films. I love Mark Duplass. I knew him from the show The League. And
that's where I know him from as well.
Yeah, and I love The League. Huge League fan. High five for The League.
Yeah. Taco.
Dude, it's so good. So good. But I knew him from that. So, and in that, he's like so slapsticky and he's kind of like an everyman and so like you would be friends with him on The League. And in this, not at all.
Why? He wears a werewolf mask. He's cool.
Oh, no. You don't want him to put on the werewolf mask, man.
Is that bad news?
He's just... So what he is he... I can't talk about it with you because I want you to fucking watch it.
I kind of feel like I need to watch it.
Yeah, I'm not going to fucking ruin it for you, but it's fantastic. Creep movies. On my list.
I know it's not on your list because you reviewed it and you said that it was okay. The Tragedy Girls.
Ah, yeah. Well, I mean, I liked it.
It was aimed directly at my demographic, which is a young teenage female on social media.
That does sound like you.
The fact that I love it so much and it is not remotely fucking, pointed towards me just says a lot about it.
Sure. I mean, I thought it was fucking great. I mean, did you think that my review was negative of it?
I didn't think it was negative, but I didn't think like you were impressed.
Huh. I mean, I was. I want a sequel to it. I want to see more from those characters.
I want the college years.
I want the colleges. I just think that it could be better. It could. And, I'm interested to see it.
Well, it's almost an origin story, so if they, launched off from where they were, then the girls have their signature masks, and, it's good. I guess the spoiler for Tragedy Girls is that both girls are still alive because we're talking about a potential sequel, but I won't spoil much more of that, but it's, it's kind of a fun meta movie about a couple of girls that want to learn how to be serial killers.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. It probably wouldn't make my line of the decade, you're right, but I did like the film.
I got the masks in my room and
You
shit.
do. It was one of the first things that I noticed when I came out. And like, fun fact, that was actually like one of the very first movies that I reviewed on my channel too. Just because.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's one of the ones I watched and maybe want to start talking to you again.
Nice.
Right.
What happened before? Why didn't you want to talk to me?
It's not that I want. Okay, I phrased it terribly.
Yeah, you did.
It just incentivized me to start fucking blabbing at you, I guess. I don't know.
That's a slightly better way to say it. We are going to the bathroom together.
I completely lost what I wanted to say about the movie. Oh, it'll never be said that I'm not a fan of like females kicking ass.
Oh,
Like,
same.
I feel there's not really any female slashers. Like if you want to put one in, you always end up with like Carrie or fucking The Nun or something. They're not slashers. Like tragedy girls are. So I appreciate them.
I agree.
Put them right there with Leslie Vernon as far as like beautiful colored masks today.
For the ladies. So we skip me this time,
Did
and we
we?
go straight to you because my very next one was Puppet Master.
That's true.
Yep.
What We Do in the Shadows.
Whoa, that's an interesting one.
Well, I went up to Oregon and visited a couple of my friends I went to college with, and that movie was available. One of them rented it or downloaded it illegally. I don't know.
Somehow they fucking got
They
it.
acquired it, they played it, and I've never seen Flight of the Conchords or anything, but I fucking loved that movie. I love vampires. I love werewolves. That movie connected. The humor, like slowly things like Doctor Who and shit that have directed me to like find dry British shit extremely funny. They're not British. They're fucking
New
Kiwis.
Zealanders.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. And Taika Waititi, the guy that directed Thor Ragnarok and does the voice for IG-88 on The Mandalorian, fucking excellent.
Yeah, he was
I
great.
could listen to him talk all day. He also did the voice for the Korg in Thor Ragnarok, which was fucking amazing.
Yeah, he also did the movie, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's Eagle versus Shark.
Yeah?
Yeah, which is like another like New Zealand-esque like humor movie.
I didn't know
It's
about that.
fucking fantastic. It's
I
really
want to see
good.
it.
Yeah, Jermaine Clement is in it as well.
Well, that's
He's like the
all I
main
need to
character.
know.
Um,
He just did Jojo Rabbit, which I haven't seen.
oh, nice.
Which I'm sorry, I don't want to go.
I didn't know that was his.
I don't go to the movies that much, and I just didn't want to go see Jojo Rabbit. But I do want to see it.
Same. What We Do in the Shadows. So, on the contrary to you, I was a huge Flight of the Conchords fan.
Okay.
Like before they got the show, and then they got the show, and it was like, this is fucking fantastic. And then they started doing movies, and I was like, this is fucking incredible. And then What We Do in the Shadows came out, and it was like, this is everything I've ever wanted from these guys. Like they did nothing but give me they never let me down. And then when this came out, it was just fucking
so
perfect.
good. And
so funny.
even down to having the vampires be from different eras. So they seem to be like different types. Like one's kind of like Vlad the Impaler, Dracula, and the other one's like Interview with the Vampire, kind of dandy, and like it's just
So
it's good. Everything's shy of just having a fucking sparkly asshole.
Oh.
Have you watched the show?
Which no, I haven't yet.
It is as good as the movie, dude.
Okay, so
To the point where
that's-
like by the time you're done watching 10 hours of these guys, you love them as much as you love the fucking OG characters.
So I didn't jump on it right away just because, like, if I didn't, number one, want it to be a lower caliber to the movie.
Right.
But alternatively, I also didn't want to watch it right away because if I loved it, I didn't want to have to wait for the next episode. I wanted to be able just to binge it all.
Yeah.
So thank you for bringing that up again. I'm
It's
probably going to
beautiful.
watch that
It's
very
fucking
soon.
beautiful. I binged it in a couple of days. I love all three of the main characters. Four. There's a vampire in the show who's not a bloodsucker. He's an energy vampire. So he's this fucking prick who like spends his days in a normal corporate office and just goes up and talks to people and bores the shit out of them. He's just drinking their energy. And at first I like him because he's so, hey guys, like he's so fucking like that. But like the humor comes through.
Like
and you
Gabe
end up really
on The
digging it.
Office and shit.
Well, he like bugs you the way that guy would bug you if he came up to you in the fucking in the office. You know what I mean? He's like comes up and interrupts the vampires and makes them all tired and shit because they're not immune to it. They're fucking one of their flatmates is just this guy that if he starts talking to them, they like want to go to bed and shit.
That's so great.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going to fucking look into it, man.
It's good.
That sounds
It's
awesome.
good.
All right. Next on my list, which came kind of towards the end of this year, Midsummer. I was so impressed by that movie.
Word?
Yeah, just like visually.
Better than Hereditary, huh?
Yes, but I didn't like Hereditary when I first watched it.
Wow.
I just didn't get it, I guess. It took a second watching for me to be like,
So I didn't see Midsummer because, like, I don't know, I just haven't been in the mood to watch a daylight horror movie that's, like, gonna be kind of like the old Wicker Man. Like, I don't know, just haven't been in the mood.
No, that's a great reference for that movie. It definitely has that, like, parallel to Wicker Man.
Yeah.
But it's better. I would way rather watch Midsummer than Wicker Man.
Okay.
Remake or original any day. It's fucking really good, man. Like, every time I even think about it, like, you know when you can have a feeling that you can remember and then you kind of slightly feel it again?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel about Midsummer.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, I don't know if any of you guys suffer from anxiety, but
all of you do.
I suffer from, like, really fucked up anxiety, and I was so anxious watching this film, which I know sounds negative, but if the intention is to, like, prey on your anxieties,
Right.
this movie did it in spades.
Well, most people watch horror movies to be scared, and that's not really a positive feeling.
No.
So fuck it.
Yeah, no, I was really impressed by this movie. I went and watched it by myself in the movie theater. I think it's the only film I watched in the theaters this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I want to get a hold of it.
Yeah, it's really good, especially if you've done drugs or anything like in your past, and like you know drugs.
No.
Wait, never?
Never all of them except crack and peyote.
Oh, okay.
Never.
All right. Well, this movie has some of the most realistic drug like scenes I've ever seen in any other film in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it. I don't know how.
Oh, so they don't smoke weed and then like it gets all psychedelic.
Yeah, it's none of that shit. Yeah. Like they do like psychedelics, and their depiction of what being on psychedelics is like on screen is the most realistic depiction I've ever seen in cinema.
Okay. Dig it. I want to see it. That's 3 movies I want to see that you mentioned. All right, my number 2.
Well, you gave me fucking. Sorry to cut you off, but you gave me Borg Man. Gotta catch that now.
Manborg.
Yeah, Manborg. I'd never heard of that, but it caught my attention. Right,
I'll let you borrow it if you bring it back.
Dude, the way your fucking face lit up just talking about it, I was like, I gotta watch that.
It's so good. I feel bad because I can't remember a lot of specifics from it, but I just remember the ride.
That's how I feel about Raw, where it's like, I don't know how. It was awesome, though. Made my list.
Right?
It made my list.
All right.
Yeah, you're 2. Sorry.
Number 2 could have been a weekly television show for the rest of eternity, for all I care.
Really?
It could be an annual film. It could have been anything, but it was set up to never be another.
Never
one
be
again.
more.
Yes, and that's Cabin in the motherfucking Woods.
Yeah.
The movie was so goddamn cool, and I just want to see a show where those assholes like put different people through like a random thing, like. You see the list of all different things that could possibly be.
Sure.
And it's just so cool. Like,
yeah, I would love to see that adapted to be a TV show, and like maybe not, maybe keep it open ended so that way we see more. But I agree. I would love to have
show.
More.
They said that they're all in different countries, so you could have Japanese episodes. You could go all through time with that.
I love that.
Yeah. Oh man, the cube scene where you see all the different creatures there. They got like a proxy for everybody. There's a pinhead. There's everyone.
That was a fucking good one. I'm actually upset that didn't make my list.
It's the only way to make a horror shared universe make sense. It's so good.
Fuck, good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
We spoiled it. Sorry if you fucking haven't seen it.
It's been out for like a while.
Piece of shit.
Yeah. Sorry.
Are you at number 1 now?
I'm at number 1, but like I hate that I didn't put some thought into the way that
that's right.
Rank this.
But you didn't mention my number 1, so on the count of 3.
Are we saying them at the same time? It's gonna be so wildly different.
1, 2, 3.
Unfriended.
See, this is why we're on a show together, guys. Tear-friended.
Fuck.
Let's talk about tear-friended.
Damn, yours is so much better than mine.
Where the fuck is Terrifier?
I didn't put it on my list. I figured it would come up at some point.
I am a shill for Terrifier. I've met the fucking main guy. I've met the director, Damien Leone and David Howard Thornton. Wonderful people. I've got the tattoo. That movie surprised the fuck out of me. Art has immediately. He's like number 8 on my back of my car. I have all the main fucking slashers, and he's fucking there. Like, he beats Hannibal. He beats. He just fucking.
He definitely beats Hannibal.
Instantly iconic. And if you don't like it, like, eat a bowl of shit. Eat a bowl of shit. I'm passionate about this movie. I got the reason I'm not in Killer Flicks anymore is like somehow derived from fucking somebody not liking this movie. Fuck you.
You heard it here first, motherfucker.
Yep.
I don't even know who he's talking about, but like by proxy, fuck you.
What do I have to say about this movie? Terrifier. Art the Clown, amazing performance, silent, still invokes so much emotion. He's incredibly entertaining. Like, part 2 is coming. It's coming.
There's no reason why Terrifier isn't on my list. Because there's not. Because I love the film too. I can't wait for part 2. Like you said, fucking art is the way that Howard does art is fucking unheard of in the last decade. Anyway,
you got a lot of silent killers, but you don't have any that can like just show so much emotion to you, and his kills are cool.
He does like the mind thing so fucking well.
It's my god, dude. Instantly fell in love with that character.
I barely want to talk about mine now because there's such different calibers. Like the movie that I said was Unfriended, which it's still it's still a really good film, and it's like so rarely done the way that it was done, where I was actually engaged the whole movie long. But like, to put it against Terrifier is unfair.
I'm sorry you didn't organize your goddamn list.
That's like taking like Ant-Man and then being like, all right, fight fucking Superman or some shit. That's not fair.
Goes up in Superman's urethra,
No.
punches his dick off.
No fair.
Last episode we had a problem looking at the fucking camera. We're just going to break the fourth wall here because we were looking at a monitor that was over here.
Yeah.
Now I keep looking at the fucking microphone.
Really?
I'm talking to the goddamn microphone.
I look at you more than anything.
Oh yeah, I look at you more than anything, but when I do my glance over, I'm glancing to the microphone. It's fucking retarded.
When I glance over, I'll like look at there, and then like I'll do a quick like right
Welcome to some fucking DVD bonus footage shit right here.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah.
This is definitely going to be our longest episode because this is already.
I was worried we were going to be very brief because we were like tearing through them. But
this is great.
You guys are still watching? Thank you.
Hey. All right, I think it's time for us to take a break and smoke a cigarette.
Okay. Well, as those of you that follow us on Instagram, Aimless Discussion Instagram, will know that we're trying to do a little thing called NECA Please, where we play with our NECA figures and make comic strips, and we've invited you guys to do them. And so far, we got Rebecca, who went so far above and beyond that we will not be featuring.
We can't put it on Instagram.
We can't put her on Instagram because it's a fucking video, first of all. Second of all, it's like out of this world. We're going to show it to you guys right now.
Yeah.
If you find this amusing, you need to check out Rebecca. She is actually breaking into the horror universe hardcore these last couple of years. And she's making her own movie. It's called The Embalmers, and you can find them on Facebook. This shit's coming out. Get in on it right now.
Yeah, we can leave a link in our description to everything that she has going on. Also, just one of the fucking coolest and nicest people that you would ever want to meet. Yeah, definitely go and support. So,
enjoy this fucking shit. Like, put us to shame. We've each made one submission, and somebody who's not even on the show came by and just decimated us.
Yeah.
Enjoy. welcome back.
Oh, yeah, wait, yeah.
That's going to incentivize Michael to include some of that. Now he's going to have to for continuity's sake.
Have to.
Wasn't that cool? Yeah, she showed us the fuck up.
Nah, dude, it's fucking so funny.
Now I guess we got to animate ours, but we're not going to.
No.
You know what? We got enough video content.
We don't have to be like you, Rebecca.
But
Stop trying to make us.
Rebecca did an excellent job. Remember, check out her
Awesome
shit. If you guys have toys and are reasonable photographers, they can make a comic strip. We'll feature you on our Instagram, man.
Yeah, please do. Just send them through Instagram or like, I'm sure most of you already know who we are.
Yeah, or aimlessdiscussion@gmail.com.
Send them over to us and then we will put them on the Instagram, which is fucking really exciting.
Send them to the email, then I'll check it because I never have. I made it and I've never checked it because I figured, well, we got like 3 views.
I've never checked it.
Yeah, me neither. Give me a reason to. We are going to talk about our horror dream teams.
Oh.
All right.
Your horror dream teams. You guys did this.
Yeah.
This is all about you.
Why don't you put the thing right here that I made, the first thing I made, showing my team.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is what I made because this is the movie that I want to see. And I put this on Facebook in a couple of places, and I don't know if it went to our Instagram or not, but we got a few suggestions, and then I beseech some of my friends to add their own. Let me pull it up. All right. I mean, I know my team. Okay, so first of all, the first 2 people I put in my team are just people I've wanted to see together for quite some time, and that's Ash and Reggie Bannister.
Okay.
You've seen some Phantasm, yeah?
Well.
They're both drinkers. They hunt different supernatural shit, but the right threat could bring them together. I've wanted to see it for a long time. He's got a fucking 4-barrel shotgun. Ash has got his boomstick and his chainsaw. Like, they could be a fun fucking team, but I decided just to, like, really bring it together into, like, an Avengers type of thing.
Yeah.
And
mine is also, like, specifically like Guardians of the Galaxy. So I imagine my team.
That's beautiful. And that's what the deal is, you know.
Right, so you got Reggie, you got Ash.
I got Reggie and Ash. I got the girl from the remake. What's her name? Mia. Because why not? You know what I mean? Like, she's going to hold the group together because she's the only one that, even though she's an ex-heroin addict, she's not a boozer or a womanizer, so she's going to offer, and you have to have a female. Like, we're just going to put a sausage party on the screen. Fuck that. So Mia, because she and Ash, like we discussed earlier, they need to team up.
Yeah, I would like to see that teaching going on.
Yep.
And then like the sentimental moments that they'd have between them two just going through the same thing. We haven't seen Ash have to go through that.
No. Well, you know, when he had a daughter on the show and stuff, like we got...
Yeah, but it's not the same. Like, Mia went to the same cabin. She went through almost the exact same thing that he did. With his daughter, he had to like.
Yeah, they both lost a limb.
Their whole fucking friend group and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to see that conversation.
Right, that could be fun, but at the same time, she could also like, you know, treat him like most of the young girls from the show did, like, you know, like kind of a perv. But
sure.
Like, I mean,
well, he would definitely try and hit that for sure.
Yeah, why not? And then I threw in Dean Winchester because I was just thinking drinking and monster hunting, and I was like, so it's not a movie. He's the least likely to really be included, but I threw him in there. Just fuck it.
Yeah, why not?
Your shit was weirder. Like, fuck you. And so they're gonna all. I mean, you could argue my movie sucks because they're all fucking like the same archetype. That hard drinking fucking like doesn't get along with people. But
when you put a bunch of alcoholics together, it's always interesting.
Yeah, and they also are all egomaniacs, so it's gonna clash and be fucking fun.
Yeah.
I think it works, dude. It will work. And then my final one. Our boy Jack Burton, who, you know, probably after the events of the movie, you could consider him a monster hunter, and he likes his booze. So these are all sarcastic fucking drinkers of various levels that kill things, and I would see this movie. I would find some way to like get a common theme going about what they're hunting, so like somehow make the Deadites and I don't know how weird you want to go. Like, you want to bring in some Big Trouble from Little China shit, so you've got fucking Big Trouble Little China Deadites, and yeah, I mean, you can't bring the Tall Man in, obviously, but you could bring some elements of Phantasm, or just Reggie.
Yeah.
And
Reggie's enough.
Yeah, and then having supernatural attached, that really opens it up to where it can be stupid if you're not careful. So
Wow.
I don't know. So that was my movie. And I got some submissions, and I like my friends, and I like their submissions, but I guess not everybody was like, let's see how these people would get along. Like, some of these are we're gonna do our best to fucking explain them, but like, why don't we just get yours out of the way first too? Let's do both of ours.
All right, so my horror team. So I've noticed that.
Oh wait, maybe do you have anything to say about mine? I just rambled.
Well, I kind of
like
spoke
it?
with it. I do like your team. I think your movie itself with these characters, I think the dialogue would be fucking insane. Insane. Especially the dude from, God, what's his name? The dude from Little China.
Jack Burton.
Yeah, Jack and Ash's dialogue back and forth would rule this movie.
Right?
Just because I can see a power struggle of them both wanting to be like the one who knows everything and like can. Yeah, I like that element a lot. Yeah, I enjoy your film.
Thank you.
enjoy
That's
your
all I
film.
wanted to hear. Pitch a nipple, no. So your film?
Sorry. I wrote down like little reasons why I choose each one of my characters.
Okay.
So I was thinking like Suicide Squad at first, but it's more like a Guardians of the Galaxy kind of thing.
Okay.
So the very first person I'll put on my team is Tiffany Valentine. Just because she has sex appeal for days, and I can see using her so that way she can like work her sexy magic to get us into wherever.
Is she a doll or is she fucking...
Oh, she's like human. She's like
Oh.
human Jennifer Tilly.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's like the sex. She's like our Harley Quinn. You know, she'll fucking kill anybody, but she'll only sleep with someone who she loves.
Let me get in the frame.
Get in there. Get in there. So her. Me, you, like almost everybody else. I also need to have Ash on my team because he's just undefeatable.
I think once you see him, you're like, okay, we're gonna work with who's teaming up with Ash. Like,
He's like the definitive final guy.
Right.
Like he's,
I'm not mad at that.
yeah, he's never gone down. So I need Ash for obvious reasons.
Front runner, Star-Lord.
Yeah, exactly. The third guy on my team would be Jigsaw when he was still alive. And I know that's kind of a weird one because, like, you know,
And he's not talking about a fucking puppet.
No, I'm talking about like Jigsaw, the dude himself. But I think that if we had him on the team, like he has such an interesting brain and a good way of like putting things together that he would be able to like fix up some like crazy fucking shit for us.
Dude, stop the presses. I just had the best idea for a fucking movie.
What?
Tiffany and Chucky. Fucking Dumbala. Fucking.
Jigsaw?
Into the Billy doll.
Oh, dude, that would be badass. God.
The rest of it, I
But
don't
it
know
doesn't
how
work
makes
that way.
sense,
Like
huh?
the lore wouldn't make sense because like Charles Lee Ray was able to. Well, then again, Tiffany was like dead.
And also, like, suddenly he learned how to fucking like make multiples of himself. Like that was a part of the lore. Like all you do is he got Voodoo for Dummies too, and it was in there. Like,
See, what I was thinking more was that because Jigsaw is already dead, we can't bring him back to life. But in Bride of Chucky, he like kills Tiffany first,
yeah.
and then he's able to bring her back. So I guess he
Fuck
totally could.
Dude, Tobin Bell does the voice. He's on the doll in the goddamn movie.
God, that would be awesome.
I mean, it could be really horrible, and some of you are probably fucking very concerned with what you're watching now. But I just thought of it, and like me and Marijuana thought of it, and I want it to happen. Anyway, no, not
I believe in you. So alright, so I have Tiffany, I have
Ash.
Jigsaw, and then this is where it gets a little different. So I would want Jason on the team as well. And I believe I put down that he takes all the hits. Like he's the guy who can go in first and take all the bullets and shit, and like he'll get up and keep walking. He's basically a zombie, you know? This one is interesting. I put in Kristen Parker on mine from like Dream Warriors.
Yeah.
And that's specifically just because I think she can.
It's Kirsten, isn't it?
Oh, it is. I read it. Kirsten. But yeah, I think that I could use her, like, her brain to be able to get into people's, like, heads. And
No,
shit.
it's Kirsty Cotton. It's Kristen. Never
God
mind,
damn
I'm an
it.
idiot.
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Kirsty. Fuck Kirsty.
Yeah.
But yeah, she'd be able to get into, like, people's dreams and shit, like Incept, and we could, like, go in through there. And then the last one that I have on my team, which is kind of an oddball, is just Gizmo.
Okay.
Because every team needs like a cute little something that can be potentially dangerous.
Okay.
And in my movie, I would like for Gizmo to be able to control his like water, his thing, so he can like make other Mogwai, and then like they do his bidding for him. That's where his like muscle comes from.
That's not currently part of his ability set.
Yeah, but in my team, that's
All
what
right.
he can do.
So, how are these guys getting together? Their life is in danger if they don't work together?
Yeah, they're a team. I don't know.
They have explosive shit in the back of their head? Like
it's like Suicide Squad. Like, they're forced to get together. And then...
so, for Jason's dumbass, what, you just steal his mom's head and
yeah,
make him
essentially.
think she wants him to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to let your movie get a pass. Nobody else is going to be here to defend their shit, so him and I are going to try to make your shit work.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, your movie, I'd see it. Fuck. Would I not see it? Like, do I think it's wild? Yes, but fuck, I'd go see it.
It's weird. Like, with this,
What
I
is
don't
Jigsaw
see it.
doing, though? Like, he's setting up elaborate traps?
Yeah. See, I don't imagine my movie being a horror movie at all. I imagine these guys coming together and doing, like, a heist or something.
That'd be fucking tight.
Yeah, like, that's how I imagine this movie going down. That's why we
Fuck.
need people incepting dreams.
If it was
and traps
heist,
and,
yeah.
You know?
If it was a heist film, I would definitely choose different people, because my guys just with shotguns. Like,
just going through the front door.
It's a heist movie, they all just go in there. Fuck you.
You know who else would go really good on your team? Is, what's this guy's? Oh, he doesn't have a name. It's just the Wanderer from fucking They Live.
Nada.
Nada, that's his name.
They would be great. He would also be great.
He would fit in on that team.
Another person I thought of, even though they, it's questionable, but like Sean from Shaun of the Dead.
It would work.
Yeah. All right. So a dear friend of mine from high school named Tina Molina, she's writing a book, and I'll make sure you guys know how to get that one of these days. Her team is out of this fucking world, and you know what? I'm gonna call her out because she ain't gonna watch this because my episodes are too long and she fucking gets tired. Like, all right, her team is unstoppable. That's what she says. Joyce from Stranger Things, and the reasoning is that she found her kid in another dimension, so she is tenacious, right?
Okay.
The T-1000 is unkillable unless you have a giant vat of boiling lava.
All right.
The Thing, it could be anyone.
Sure. Yeah.
John, who's John Wick, can kill a giant man with a tiny feather. And then Tangina.
Can kill it.
Tangina from Poltergeist. Voice is magical and occasionally scares evil spirits.
Okay.
I love Tina and I love like the movies she likes, but like how are these people getting together, bro?
I would never think to put that group of people
The Thing
together.
is uncontainable. It wouldn't work with anyone.
No.
The T-1000 can be programmed, but not by any of the people on this list.
No.
Joyce, whatever. I can't think of a storyline. Like, if you gave me this, Tina, if you gave me this and told me to write you a script.
Okay, wait, we can do this.
We're going to, but I'm fucking furious.
So, fucking Tina. So, Joyce reaches out to Poltergeist Girl. That's an easy connection. Right
okay, because it's spiritual.
Because it's a whole other world. So, those two get together. And then we have
T-1000, The Thing, and John Wick.
T-1000 comes back because whatever these two are about to do is gonna unleash some shit from this other world.
But he's gonna help them?
Damn, that's right. He's on the team. So I guess he's like a guy.
They're gonna fail. They're gonna fail.
Yeah.
Unless he comes back.
Okay. And then
we'll find out later it's why. Like maybe it's to save John Wick or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. John Wick is already in the other world. He's already there. And
John Wick gets fucking pulled into the other world by fucking the spirits of all the men he's killed.
Yes, exactly. Right? Exactly.
And then somehow fucking Joyce has become a fucking like psychic or something. And Tangina fucking like is an associate. And they get contacted, they gotta fucking save John Wick for some reason. And so they fucking get, the T-1000 is also sent back because Skynet is involved. Like,
right.
So we've got like a couple of different people looking out for John Wick. Yeah. How the fuck does the Thing get involved in this?
The Thing is in that world for sure. The Thing is
But
just
it's supposed
hosting.
to be a teammate.
Okay, they extract it from one of the characters. So maybe it gets into John Wick and they have to like fight John Wick off. I don't know how they would beat those odds. But they somehow are able to extract the Thing from John Wick. Then when they take it out, they like go to study it and find out that maybe it does have properties where they can use him to their advantage. So he's like a prisoner slash.
It's a
teammate.
wild fucking movie, Tina, but it works. It works.
We made it work.
Yeah.
We made it work.
Now, as for what the fuck's going on in the like afterlife that we need to worry about, that's like it's a world ending. We don't know.
It's an afterthought.
It's not a problem.
It's not part.
All right, that was fucking fun. That was good. That was good.
All right, who's next?
Make some comic books. The lovely Daniel White from a Facebook group. He wants Herbert West from Reanimator.
Okay.
Ray Cameron from Night of the Creeps.
Okay.
Fucking love him. I have an action figure of him sitting right behind that Savini Jason poster. Not Savini Jason, the channel with Mickey Ross, who is now digitally putting fake teeth in his mouth. That's cool. Bill Towner from House 2.
Okay.
You got the internet handy?
Yeah, that's it. I'm connected to it.
I need to know who Bill Towner is because Bill Towner, is that the fucking...
Is it not the same dude
Is it
from
the
the first one?
electrician? I think it's the electrician. I don't think it's one of the main characters. I think it's the electrician. Which is also happens to be... Yep, it is the fucking mailman from Cheers playing Bill the electrician, who is like an adventurous. He's really silly, but he would fucking work on my team, and he works fucking here. Like, he's cool.
I never watched House 2.
You should, but you gotta realize that, like, you'd like it better if you were 10, like I was. You know what I mean? But it, like... Then it's a lovely
House
film,
1 just
but
fine.
you got to realize it's childish, but it's fun and like,
Okay.
it's cool. I love it. We should watch it.
All right.
We're gonna fucking put that on our show.
We're gonna watch it right now.
Yeah, you're gonna watch us watch it.
We're gonna watch that. We're gonna
Okay.
watch everything that we just.
So he's like an adventurer that's also an electrician, and he's got like a sword, and he like
Okay.
does things. So that okay. And then Tangina from Poltergeist again.
Again.
Yeah.
Man, people love her.
Why is she getting so much mileage? Like she's so specialized. All she does is like Carol here, and like they tell you if the ghosts are
Yeah,
bad.
they're here.
I don't know why, but okay. It's like if we're rounding out to face any threat, like one, you get to make one team, and then every threat that comes by, they need to deal with.
Yeah.
Then I'm feeling it. And then Bob from House by the Cemetery. Do you know who the fuck that is?
That is.
I haven't seen this movie. Is it really good, Daniel? Like, hit us in the comments.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking. We want to fucking talk to you guys.
I just abandoned looking it up.
No, you son of a bitch.
We're gonna look at a picture of someone that we don't know who he is.
I want to at least see if he looks what type of guy he looks like.
All right, what's the movie?
And the wiki will pop up. Bob, House by the Cemetery. I'm not familiar with this movie enough to like. I don't remember. Oh, it's
Okay.
some fucking
It's a
ugly ass
kid.
kid. So he got powers? Go to the wiki. We got nothing else to do. We gotta do an hour of this.
Are we doing a whole hour of this?
Well, we did almost an hour the first half.
We don't
and
have to
then
make
we're
it
calling
even,
half.
motherfucker.
But if we do, no one's gonna be mad.
It's gonna be fucking crazy to edit.
Do you guys want this, or should I just say fuck this guy who took the time to make a list for us, and we're not gonna talk about his entry at all?
I mean, we shared it, and like, we are damn sure appreciate it. We love that you did it. But we can't make this movie. We don't know the characters.
I want to know what kind of powers he's got. We can make the movie.
Leave a comment down below.
We don't have enough fans to fucking be ignoring motherfuckers. What was his goddamn name? Fast forward, you fuck.
I'm enough fans to ignore people. We
I
need
look
to
forward to
service
the day
these
when we
people.
have 5,000 comments and we don't read any of them. Like the fucking Game Grumps, but we're not there. We're not there.
Oh shit!
You feel me?
I get it.
Bob from House by the Cemetery. I just want to hit the wiki and there'll probably be a section that says powers or something.
Oh, what the fuck? It was just here. Oh, the wiki.
Maybe it'll make us fucking happy. He's ugly as fuck.
Yeah, I don't like looking at him.
This is an older movie.
That's what cemetery.
There it is. And then the body. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you guys what he like tries to summarize and find the part where we need to cite. Yeah, we're not gonna do any of you like that. If you give us your shit, we're gonna do it. In the future, we're hoping it'll be more difficult to get on here. But right now, everyone that submitted was admitted. What, does he have any goddamn powers, Michael?
No. Right now, his parents are out of the house.
You're reading the whole story. Is there just a section that says character powers or something?
No. Let's see. That's by the cemetery.
Alright, I'm gonna start addressing the beginning of the list, though. How these guys
Yeah,
fit
go
together.
through it while I'm trying to figure
They're
this
all fucking humans, and all of them could be involved in something. Like Herbert West just needs to know that he can further his means, and if he gets involved in something, especially if maybe the bad elements in the movie have anything to do with his research. And Ray Cameron, though he did not survive, like, it doesn't matter.
Wow, we seem to enhance it.
We're gonna cut this out. Yeah, Bill Tanner. I mean, he's got to always be
Fuck
down
this.
for an adventure.
We're just gonna
so-
watch. We're just gonna watch the fucking trailer for
Oh,
this
shit.
movie. Because
This is a circus.
the whole thing. Oh shit, we can't do that.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
let's
these-
just keep going.
These guys are cool. We're gonna assume Bob has fucking scanner power, can blow your fucking head off, and he's a kid. Who's bringing him in? All these people are. Most of these people are doing it just to save the world, with the exception of Herbert West and Bob. Tangina knows him because she's into all this fucking. She likes kids and
Right.
supernatural. So okay.
They like live not too far off.
I'm
of each
sorry,
other.
Daniel. That was a fucking shit show. You deserve better. Okay, Dustin Sliger, also from Horror Weird Video Nasties.
Hey, buddy.
Come join the group. We're willing to take another 400 people until we get to 666, and then
we have to.
Then we rule the world, guys. You want to be on this side of the fence when that happens. Ash from Evil Dead, once again the linchpin. Mike and Reggie from Phantasm 2. So he's like on my.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
And you know, you got Mike too. It's cool to bring Mike. They're buddies. Dr. Loomis.
Huh.
Juno from The Descent. What do you know about Juno?
Okay. Let's say I imagine that she's the main character.
Yeah, I'm guessing she's just Survivor Girl. And then Tom Atkins' character from Halloween 3. This is a different one. This is not Roy Cameron from Night of the Creeps, though. It is the same beautiful
Oh no, it's
actor.
like the badass chick from The Descent, the one that was like able to fucking do all kinds of fucking crazy shit.
Okay, so
She's like a badass.
but she dies, I imagine, right?
She does die.
Doesn't matter. She's coming back.
Here she is getting fucking.
She comes
Getting it
back,
through the throat.
something to do with Mike and Reggie, because, you know, they've brought people back to life in the Phantasm series, so we're going to do it that way.
Okay.
All right, Dr. Loomis, he's always down to fucking Ahab somebody. Yeah, the guy from Halloween 3, provided he didn't fucking get his whole family killed, is probably down to fucking save the world again. So I'm seeing this movie. This is a more down-to-earth one. I like it.
It's the most feasible
Yeah.
of the movies so far.
It's so easy, like,
It writes itself.
I don't really need to say anything.
I know,
Like,
it
we
wrote
could get
itself.
all these characters together quite
Good
easily.
team. Good team.
Joe Magenti, he is my friend. He's in my group now. He's also from Instagram. Good guy. He picked Ben from Night of the Living Dead,
Okay.
Ash from Evil Dead,
There you go.
Reggie from Phantasm.
Man, Reggie's also getting play.
I'm glad. I want somebody to fucking at least do the duo movie, please. Animated. Fuck it, I don't care. Dewey from Scream.
Huh. Okay. What purpose do you think? Well, he is a cop.
He's a survivor.
Yeah.
I don't think he's particularly competent. I don't feel him being he's going to be an asset, but he can get on the team easily
Yeah.
enough. You know,
He's seen some shit.
like who fucking recommended him? I don't know. And then Dutch from Predator.
Okay.
I'd love to see Dutch again. I mean, as far as I know, Dutch just got by the government to shut the fuck up. I'd love to find out that's not true.
I think the hardest thing about that would be introducing Ash to that group. Because everyone else can kind of be put into the same universe very easily.
What's wrong with Ash? It's fine.
I don't know. I can't see Ash there. Like, how would Ash help that team, do you think?
Well, Ben is what? He's going to have a gun. Reggie's going to have a gun. Dewey's going to have a gun. Dutch is going to have a gun. Ash has a bow stick. They're all fucking gun dudes.
Alright.
It's fine. This one's easy enough. The hardest part of this is fucking like, is Ben in black and white?
I'm sure he'd be in color. Even though it'd be great if they could like pull him back through time so he's still...
Well, dude, do you see Spider-Verse?
No.
Fucking like now that we've done this kind of storyline, you can just portal anyone into anything. Like
that's true.
Just fucking bring his black and white ass in. That fucking Last Action Hero story, like it just comes out.
I'm into it.
Okay, my friend, we call him Cockmeyer, Otto Reeve Noir.
Okay. Oh yeah, hey buddy.
As fast as I can, so that it sounds
doesn't sound
right,
wrong.
Like I can't.
Dude, you're awesome. I fucking love that.
I love him too.
Yeah,
this
he's
guy,
fucking great.
He loves fucking giallo and he loves fucking certain like artsy type of shit. I don't know a single thing from his shit, and we cannot devote this much time. I'm gonna read it, but like, this is either the most pretentious or like whatever. I don't know what this movie is because I haven't seen anything. Joan from The Black Coat's Daughter, Anna Manny from Stendhal Syndrome, Psyche from Climax.
Motherfucker, slow down.
I'm not worried about you. We're not looking up all this shit.
Oh, we're not.
No, bro. No, I mean he's too art house, bro.
Okay.
I can't. There's no way I can say anything competent about this list.
Okay.
Debbie Rochin from Witch House 3 Demon Fire. Do you know any of those characters?
I don't know any of those movies.
Okay, so the reason that they all seem to be women, and I'm guessing they're all survivors of like either a guy with a razor blade trying to kill them, or yeah, probably that, or getting finger fucked by an uncle. I don't know. They're all part of a fucking rehabilitation where they go like anonymously and talk about what happened to them, and then some kind of killer, like probably a Giallo killer.
I'm into it.
And then you know what? We lose all of them but one because Giallos they're not fucking stories about a team.
You can't put all of these people together and they all survive
right,
again.
It's procedural fucking murder. So, and you know what? Just so they comment, Cockmeyer, let us know if I'm right because I'm saying only fucking Psyche from Climax is making it out. I don't know who the fuck she is, but I'm going to say it.
That's your bet?
Yep.
All right.
She sounds like a Greek goddess. Like she's going to win. Okay.
I'm going Joan. It's a strong name. Yeah, Joan.
She's from The Black Coat's Daughter.
Yeah,
I believe it's a parallel universe.
Know and love her.
I believe that's a different universe than we live in, so this shit's going to be wild.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
All right. Teddy Brown. I love Teddy Brown.
Teddy Brown's fucking great. Hey, Teddy Brown.
How you doing, Teddy motherfucking Brown?
I like when people that we know send us stuff.
I know. And it gives me a little more leeway to fuck with them.
That's nice.
Like, after this, it's somebody that I think you know, and I'm not going to say anything mean about that. Actually, this shit's pretty basic. Okay. Teddy Brown. Dean Winchester. Sarah Connor. Ripley. Dutch, and again with Juno from The Descent.
Oh, wow.
I gotta see The fucking Descent.
Have you not seen it?
Nope.
It's good. It took me a while to watch it, too, though.
I'm sure it's one of those movies where I know it's probably fucking, I'm gonna enjoy it, but I haven't been in the mood to go in a cave. The only one here that's...
What?
I've
been in the mood to go in a cave.
It's Spelunky, right?
Yeah, that's what
I haven't been in the mood to watch a dark-ass movie where they purposely aren't gonna show you a bunch of shit because the characters can't see shit. I don't know. Plus, I already know about the ending and how the European one has a different ending, and I like which one's really canon. Like, it's just too much for me. Yeah. Besides bringing Ripley into it, like, because she was born 100 fucking years from now.
She would have to go into the past.
Yeah. And we don't got nobody else on the team who's capable of snatching her, so I guess they're going up against somebody that can.
Yeah.
Displace time.
She's so OP though. Like she would take that group, and it would.
You think she's the leader?
She has to be. So I think it would have to be
fucking Ripley and Sarah Connor arguing, and then Dutch.
Yeah, I still think
there's gonna be a fucking fight for that leadership.
I think it's her threat, and that's what puts her at number one.
It's got to be tied to her.
Yeah,
because otherwise it's too bizarre.
Exactly. It's got to be.
Yeah. All right. Well, Sarah Connor's in it, so we can have. A variant version of Skynet that exists within the Aliens universe. Like it took Skynet a lot longer to become Skynet.
Sure.
So like the humans have like colonized other places and like gone out of the universe, and now Skynet is like ready to fuck shit up. Sure. and fucking it's gonna go back in time and do some shit, and Ripley comes across it.
Fucked.
And then you can have fucking Terminators and aliens in the movie.
I would watch that. Terminators and aliens? Jesus fucking
You
Christ.
have to.
That sounds awesome. Whose was this? This was Teddy Brown's?
Yeah, Teddy Brown.
This is fucking good.
We want to see your movie, Teddy.
Oh, let's do it.
All right. So this person, I don't know, do you know them? Bad, weird, and cheesy on Instagram.
I don't think I know them personally. Let me see.
Okay. Well, we just started our Instagram and they came around real quick. So thank you for
Awesome.
liking us.
Yeah.
This person has Ash, Reggie.
Actually, no, yeah, I recognize that.
Okay.
Hey, buddy.
This person has Ash, Reggie,
Oh, goddamn. It's fucking
Ripley
crazy.
again, John Constantine,
Huh.
Sarah Connor, and Tom Atkins' character from Night of the Creeps. So we're back with our detective, Ray Cameron. So that one is pretty much what we already talked about,
Yeah.
except your ad. The really interesting ad is John Constantine.
Yeah, we haven't seen him come out.
He can really pinch in the supernatural part
Uh-huh.
that causes all this shit to have to come together. So I like that addition. That's we're gonna run with whatever his backstory elements come into play to like make everybody come together.
We can't even have an episode about Keanu Reeves fucking
I know.
rearing his head.
I'm waiting for somebody to have like John Constantine and Neo and fucking John Wick. Like this
Just
is
that's
the
their
real
fucking team, all the Keanu's.
Dude, I'd watch it if it was like a 20-minute short and
Sure.
it was just Keanu Reeves playing a bunch of characters in the same movie, and then like it'd be so fucking weird. I would enjoy it.
I'm into it.
So, and then he added Snake Plissken afterwards.
I don't know who that
So
is.
that's some more time travel shit. You know what? You don't get to add Snake Plissken. It's too hard, and you had your chance. It's too hard. Oh wait, no. Sarah Connor's in the team, so Snake Plissken could take the place of Ripley.
Oh, sure.
Same fucking script, bro.
Yeah,
we
same
do the
thing.
same goddamn script, except for John Constantine is involved instead of it being Terminator and Alien. There's no Skynet, and fucking Sarah Connor brings. Okay, whatever. I got fucked up. Anyway, Sarah Connor somehow. Okay, you still need Skynet because of time travel to get to
No.
Plissken. So we're combining like the future of Terminator with Escape from New York, which would be fucking cool.
That would be fucking super cool.
So it's the same. She's taking Ripley's place. He's taking Ripley's place. Okay, sorry guys. Okay. Dear friend of ours, Tiffany Lilith Quinn, the
Hey!
VHS Queen.
What up, what up?
She would like Ilsa. I'm sure you know who Ilsa is. There's no way you've spoken to her and she has a pedal of her, Ilsa. It's like a Nazi chick. An old film series, Ilsa the She-Wolf and some sequels.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
She's
yeah,
a
yeah.
torturous Nazi.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, she
Yeah.
showed me her collection. She has like all of them.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she also has Tiffany Valentine.
Hey! That's actually how like we started talking over like Chucky stuff.
Chucky's cool. Pinhead,
Okay.
Herbert West, and Baby Firefly. This one's gonna be fucking rough.
Man.
We got three wild ass women: Baby Firefly, Tiffany Valentine, and Ilsa. So we're gonna arrest them all.
That's where they can meet.
Yep.
They can all meet.
That's what I'm
in
saying.
prison.
We're gonna arrest them all, and then we're gonna have Herbert West continue from Beyond Reanimator. He was in prison in that, so he's gonna be like a trustee in the male side of the prison, and these girls are gonna go to the female prison.
Y'all be dope is if they have him in like a fucking special place. Like he's isolated, and while they're like planning their breakout, they come across him.
Yep. And then Pinhead. Okay, so you gotta have Herbert West has gone beyond.
Yeah.
He's gone beyond.
He's done
the
something.
fluid,
Yeah.
and now he's like investigating the lament configuration for
Uh-huh.
like the key to immortality.
Yeah. And then boom, shit. Pinhead.
Yep.
But what would be Pinhead's need for joining?
They
this
somehow
team?
trick him into like he has
Right,
to
he can be
fulfill an
tricked.
obligation. He can be tricked. They somehow make it so that he has to do something for them. They do something for him, and he does something for that. They make a bargain with him. He's a bargainer,
Okay.
and he's got to do it. And maybe he's not there all the time. Maybe like they fucking solve the box where
Right.
they need him to come.
But he's still he plays a big
Yeah,
part.
they summoned him like 4 times during the movie or something.
And then who's the other person?
Baby Firefly.
Wait, but no, she's with the
Ilsa
girls.
and Tiffany. Yeah, then we got Herbert West and Pinhead.
Oh, that's everyone.
it.
Okay.
So you got it right there.
Ah.
They escape the thing, and they do. You know, maybe Hell doesn't like Pinhead fucking working with them. Like, even though he got shit, so they fucking send some other shit.
I think of the movies that we've created with these teams, that's the one I most want to see.
This is the one that came to me before I was done reading the list. I was assembling these women into prison. Like,
Nice.
So
yeah, it makes so much sense.
When
it
she
plays
first sent
great.
it to me, I put it with the like, kind of crazy ones because I'm like Pinhead. Like,
Right.
it's going with the crazy ones. But you know what? It made a movie. Right
Yeah, it plays.
Yeah.
It totally tracks. Good job.
I like it.
I clapped way too close to the mic. That's just gonna be like pop, pop, pop.
All right, my boy, ride or die, best friend in the world, James Elson. His shit tracks, dude, and he seems to have gone all with Hell
Okay.
inspired shit, with the exception of one. So this is gonna be real easy because everybody in this is arcane. Blade,
Huh.
Hellboy,
Okay.
Spawn,
Fuck.
Ghost Rider, and Dante from Devil May Cry.
Holy shit.
They're all fucking involved in hell and
Yeah.
fucking magic and shit, and all you have to do is find a way to make Blade involved. And
God, that's like a fucking hell version of Expendables.
yeah,
Like,
it would be fucking
holy
cool,
shit.
dude. They can take place in hell, and they're all just kicking fucking ass. It'd be fun. There's no vagina on the team at all, though. Like, not even from an SJW standpoint. Like, I get like it's weird when there's not a girl. Like, I just watched that movie on Into the Dark on Hulu where it was all gay dudes, and even they included a chick in that movie because I don't know, you just need fucking.
well, I mean, Dante has chicks. With
He
him.
does.
Blade has a chick.
I mean, I'm sure all these guys get pussy. They fucking
No, but like, I mean, like people that like help them.
right. Yeah, I know. And then the last one, dude. I'm not even going. We're just showing it. This is how we're fucking going out.
We're showing it.
It's here. It is. It's there. They can't see us. They can hear us, but they can only see this thing.
All right.
Because Rebecca Rinehart, the one from the Bombers who made our little middle section, she basically made a band, and she made it quick. I asked her about this, and she fucking sent it back to me. She sent it back in Word form, and I made the infographic, but it's hilarious. It tracks for the most part. Like, I don't really know if the girl from Audition can play the keyboard. I just know she can kill or fuck somebody up with a fucking piano wire. But it's hilarious. And I'd love to hear Demon singing, ooh, baby, ooh, baby. While, like, fucking dude from Summer Party Massacre is just like,
Just shredding away. Yeah.
And then you got fucking my favorite final girl from Friday the 13th, Violet, dancing. And then this Tard from Banana Splits playing the drums. And then I don't know if she's really playing the keyboard or just killing somebody, but this is funny. And this is a good one, Rebecca.
Wow.
Okay, whose is this? This is a friend of yours, right?
Yeah. This is my buddy Kenny from Channel of the Living Dead. This is his. We're not gonna switch it up.
No, I'm gonna go. I just wanted you.
Yeah. We're gonna link his profile below. He's a good friend. He's fucking really good, and you should go check out his stuff. Yeah, I was also gonna mention that he has a new website as well. So I'll put that in the link as well.
You can do that.
Yeah, I mean, I do it anyway.
Doing nothing.
You're making all of these things, by the way, like all of these teams, so that way we can put them up.
You want that?
Yeah, for sure. It'll look fucking great.
Okay. Well, I guess I only need to download one picture of Reggie Bannister ass, huh?
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay. He's got what he calls the big three. I don't know how Freddy can ever be left off the big three, but
Yeah, that was surprising.
that's
That was surprising.
mind blowing. But
Oh.
Michael Myers, Jason, and Leatherface, Leslie Vernon, Chop Top from Texas Chainsaw 2, so they got a connection, and then Ash. All right.
How does it work?
The only motherfucking way this movie works is with Leslie Vernon being the linchpin. In that movie, Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon, he plays a serial killer in a shared serial killer universe with most of these guys.
Okay.
Name dropped. And he's revealing to a camera crew the magic behind it, like how they actually catch up to you when they're just walking, and like how they plan their kills and how they like make it so the branches will break and like all this shit. It's really fucking meta. And he talks with the other guys. So all the characters in this movie, this is actually a really good fucking idea if you hit it from this point. All the characters in this movie, I'm just my own idea.
No, go for it.
All the characters in this movie are like normal fucks.
Sure.
When they're not doing their shit. And
so you're saying you want to slice it like a documentary almost.
You don't necessarily have to do the documentary, but you can.
No, I like it.
Okay, because the first one is so it's them planning a shared universe kill like session.
Sure.
And Jason like lifts his hockey mask and he like fucking drinking a soda. And, like,
he's actually conversing and shit.
And you actually see Michael Myers doing the fucking famous fucking Dr. Pepper drink, but it's like really him. Like, and all of them are just fucking normal. Even Ash, they're setting it up so Ash is gonna fight all of them.
Right. And he's
the
like,
fake hero.
I know what's up. And,
he's like, and I come in and fuck you guys up.
I've heard about these guys for a while and stuff, and like we don't really intermingle, so this is exciting for me.
Yeah.
Just very cavalier.
Yeah. And then Chop Top and Leatherface are like the same, like and they're just very calm. The cameras aren't rolling and stuff, like, and they just talk about how they get into character and everything, and
almost shy and shit.
And then I don't know how you end it, like maybe the way you did Leslie Vernon, like maybe Ash has second thoughts about it and like tries to actually stop them before they like get the kills or something. I don't know, but it's
like he's an inside horse and he's gonna fucking stop everything.
Right, he really wants to stop it. Like maybe Robert Englund's character from, since Freddy's not in it,
right.
Robert Englund's character from Behind the Mask, who was the Loomis type character, maybe he gets to Ash and there's like, these guys are like really gonna kill these people.
What the fuck are you doing?
I know that you went to those cabins and murdered your friends and made it look like you're a hero.
I see right through you, motherfucker.
This is how you redeem yourself. You gotta actually be a hero now.
Oh, fuck. I like it. I'd watch that.
I fucking watch it too.
I'd watch the shit out of it.
It's basically why Behind the Mask is so good, because you imagine like, oh, so all these characters do this. They all fucking have tricks and shit on how they make it work, like, and so now we're gonna see it.
Love it.
And you know what? Freddy Krueger wouldn't work as well in the movie because of the dream powers and shit.
It's a different thing.
You'd have to find out how he like drugs people to fall asleep and gives them like hallucinations to make it like. Because basically what you're finding out is like it's all smoke and mirrors.
Oh, sorry, Freddy. Not this time.
Not this time.
Not this time.
But we're still gonna have Robert Englund.
All right, so that concludes our teams. Thank you guys to everybody who gave us a team. That was a lot of fun.
We appreciate it. You know, it inspires me to want to do more stuff like this. So we will.
Yeah. Any teams that you guys didn't get to tell us but are inspired now to make your own team, leave it in the comments and we will get back to you about it. We'll give our own little spins on what we think your movie would be.
Yeah, we'll shit on your idea.
We'll shit on it, and then consume it and then rework it in our own image.
Yes. All right, so what do they have to look forward to next from us?
I have no fucking idea. We need to talk about that ourselves.
Yeah, we sure do. January's over, though. We have all the way until February 14th before there's another holiday.
Yeah.
And we do our Valentine's Day episode.
Oh,
so
man.
We'll go back to double feature movie reviews next week.
Oh.
We'll let you know what the fuck it's going to be.
Oh.
Well, we'll surprise you with it.
Oh, another episode down. Thanks so much for staying with us through all this time. If you did, if you're still looking at us, awesome. If you're listening to us, we see you.
We love you, and please don't just watch. Hit subscribe and like and shit, because it's like you want to encourage us. Tell us you like us, please.
Yes, give me more incentive to come out here.
Gonna be the last motherfucking episode if we don't get 36 likes.
We've taken to threatening you guys now. It'd be good.
That's what PewDiePie did.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit. Yeah. Did it work?
He had like 1 million fucking subscribers, still does or something.
Holy shit.
How many million? Something.
Oh, let's see if it works for us.
Yeah. Honestly, I know nothing of PewDiePie, so
I don't either.
I don't think he threatened.
It's a young man's game. No, isn't he like our age?